Being a gearhead is a lot like early 2000s punk rock opera album. You got a lot of wins and losses, a little bit of drugs and alcohol, disdain towards rules and regulations and government, the crazy girl who's a lot crazier than you are, Faith, partying and chaos. I love the party. I love the chaos. I embrace it. But right now we're on the downside of it. We're on the negative part of the album where things have gone badly. Well, this American idiot. See that right there? That means burnout pad. You can take a wild guess how this went. It was not so good. And the story goes like this. So we just got off vacation. It was a great vacation, don't get me wrong. Yosemite National Park, that was pretty cool. You know, a lot of cool stuff to see up there, hiking and whatnot. I needed some testosterone. I needed some monster trucks. I needed a chainsaw. I needed a burnout. The local track, the I-29 Dragway, they just opened up a new burnout pit, which, of course, that was the opening night. I had to join in on that, you know, I had to get a piece of that. Brought the tires with me and changed them out there at the track. Got into the pit the first run and everything was awesome. I was really kind of surprised. Great burnout. I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes long or so, give or take. I stopped it because everything was good. I was just kind of amazed and nothing catch on fire. Temps were good. Everything looked awesome. I hardwired the cooling fan. We did an ice cream cruise and yeah, everything was great. Went back to the pits and just kind of looked the car over. Everything looked fine. Checked my tires, you know. Come on, weeds all up on my toes. Oh, I hate that. Everything looked fine, so we let her hang out, cool off for a little bit. I don't know, an hour or so. Went out and did a second run. And again, everything was pretty good. She did get hot on that second run. My dumbass forgot to turn on the transmission cooler fan, but it got hot, but it didn't overheat. You know, it was all right. She got pretty hot on that second run. Hot enough that it turned on the red light on the dash. The exhaust manifold to the turbo, the hot side, it was glowing. It was glowing hot. I was pushing her hard. But it was fun. That was awesome. Never did boil the coolant. You know, it was hot on the gauge, but it didn't overheat. I was beating on it really hard. I wasn't paying attention to RPMs. I did set the two-step to 4,700, and I was just kind of intermittently hitting the two-step switch, and it was shooting some really nice flame. It was nice for the crowd, but idiotic on my part. The second gear pulls the entire time, and I was throttling it quite a bit. I wasn't just wide open. Let her cool down for a little bit and go out for run number 3. And there was not very much tread left, and I said, okay, this is it. We're gonna blow these tires. So let her rip the same way as I did in the first two. Towards the end of the burnout, I said, okay, these tires are about to go, and all of a sudden the car just shuts off. Interesting. Go to restart it, no power, no electrical power at all. So we pushed it off of the burnout pit, and that's when she starts boiling, and it boiled really bad. It was overheating something fierce. Thankfully, my son-in-law was there, Jacob. He gave me a ride, picked up the truck and trailer, made it back to the racetrack, put the jumper cables on it. She started right back up. Everything was great. She started up, it ran, idled, everything sounded fine. I said, oh man, it survived. It survived another one. Well, once we got it loaded up on the trailer, she started knocking. And it started knocking really bad, really quick. So, okay, that's the end of that. As we're driving home, I remembered, what can go wrong? What's the worst that can happen? What else can go wrong?
Yes.
You look amazing. What can go wrong? That's the worst that can happen is a funnel cake. Engine can spin a rod. What do we know about cars that can go bad? Didn't cross my mind at all until the car was blown up on our way home that I forgot to talk about what could go bad.
Am I retarded or am I just overjoyed?
Idiot! Idiot! Get your idiot. I don't know. I mean, that engine has lived a pretty hard life. She's been beaten on pretty darn hard, and that's okay. 147,000 miles. As far as I'm concerned, we got plenty of life out of that engine. So, time to move on. What's left of the tires. Dude, it was almost there. It was so stinking close. I mean, you meet one goal, and then you move on to the next one, you know? I mean, she didn't catch on fire. So that's a huge plus. Man, it was right. Dang it, that's fine. Apparently it shot the tread off into the crowd. It was still smoking and all that. That's kind of cool. I was hoping to find some footage online of that. These are Blizzaks. These things lasted forever. I did 3 really nice long burnouts. I really thought I was going to pop them after the first run. I mean, that's what I get for being cocky, I guess. But yeah, definitely a good, nice smoky tire for burnouts is the Blizzak. These are probably 15 years old now, I'm guessing. They had, I don't know, half tread maybe. So yeah, that's fine.
Oh, therapy, can you please fill a void? Am I retarded or am I just overjoyed? Nobody's perfect and I stand accused, for lack of a better word, and that's my best excuse.
We have our friend Katniss in a world of hurt, all because of Jeffrey.
Me?
You're the one who pumps me up to do this stuff.
I didn't even know you were out. I didn't even know about this until like 5 days ago.
Try spinning the turbo. That's bad. It should not be that hard to spin.
You gotta fix it by new one.
Fix it. Part of the plan is getting this other engine. Now I have a spare that I can build up and turn into a hot rod. So rebuild this one and get it all
Or we
souped
could like
up.
put it in my car.
Could.
Mom and Dad don't have to know.
Right.
Mom and Dad do not have to know.
Mom and Dad don't have to know.
This stays between us.
All right, this is it. We got the jams planned. We moved her home. We're gonna get this bad boy out this weekend. It's Friday. It's like 75 degrees, perfect humidity, nice cold brewskis going on, pulling an engine on a Friday night. Clothes are coming off. I couldn't be any happier right now. Well, I mean, if the clothes are coming off and the wife was here, yeah, it'd be even better. But, you know, yeah, this is great. Here we go. That is kind of dicey when you've got an engine at the height of your head. That's a lot of potential energy right there, especially when it's supported by, you know, Harbor Freight straps and a makeshift spreader bar that was from a trailer hitch basket. And, you know, I mean, hey, I don't like these valves. It's good, and then it just goes wide open. Sweet. So how to tell if this has ever been overhauled or even removed? I don't know. What are the markers I'm looking for? But I'm gonna guess. I mean, she's pretty dirty, so I'm guessing it's never been out. What do we got in here? Well, I mean, it looks like a rusty engine bay, yeah. We'll get a little bit of heat going on there. Looks like our steering was baking a little bit. Yeah.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. And can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything isn't meant to be okay. The television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow. Though that's enough to argue.
So what do you think?
I don't know what to think of it. I mean, it works.
It works.
It works,
It's safe. As long as you're not underneath it.
but you have to go underneath it. I know that.
Kinda. We can do this without going underneath. Just kind of like, you know, only, like, don't put your body underneath it. Jeffrey's nervous. That's too bad.
So what if